I'm going to do a video tutorial on how to operate this gas fireplace. And to make it a little bit easier, you will see that I have already removed the front log and rail and then the top log that was here as well. Here you have your pilot and your igniter where you should see blue spark once this video gets started. Down here is your actual igniter switch. This actually turns your flames off and on. So once you have the pilot lit, you can theoretically leave that on year round if you prefer, and then just switch the fireplace off and on using this switch here, off and on. You know, for the sake of being summertime and to save on gas costs, this fireplace was shut down all the way. Over here, your pilot height is on low currently, and then this button is turned all the way to the off position. Your gas was shut off, and anytime the gas is shut off for an extended period of time, it's really important that you bleed the air out of the gas line before you light it. And when you do that, the first step, which I've actually already done, so we should have a little bit of a faster light, but I'll explain it to you anyway. The first thing you're going to need to do is actually come over here to the right and turn this gas on. You're actually going to want to turn it all the way on, which would be all the way to the left. All the way on until it stops. No need to crank it. Come back over to your fireplace. This little button down here, you're going to want to switch it over to the pilot. Okay. When it's turned on to pilot, that gives you the opportunity to press and hold the button in. You should be able to hear the sound of the gas kind of moving through the lines. I'm going to have to set the phone down for a second, or you know, I only have two hands because you need to push this button in and hold it, and then push the igniter button about every 15 seconds until you see the blue flame light up here. Once you see the blue flame light up, you're going to want to continue to hold the button in on this side for about 30 seconds, and then you'll slowly let it back out, and then you'll switch it into the on position. It's really important to make sure that your space is well ventilated, and if you smell overwhelming sense of smell of gas, that you know, kind of wait and let it air out before you try to hit the igniter and light it up. When you hit the igniter switch, you got to push it in hard. You saw the spark that tells me that the igniter button is working. So I'm gonna set you down for just a second. I'm gonna press this in, hold it, get the flame going, and then I'll come back and show you what I'm doing. Okay, I just got this to light. I had to press the igniter button twice because I already bled the line. But if you're in the process of line bleeding, just be patient, because it can take 1 to 5 minutes to bleed all of the air out of the gas line before you can get a sufficient flow of gas to the igniter to get the pilot to light. So now that I've been holding this in for an extended period of time, I'm going to slowly let this out with my thumb. Pilot stays lit. Going to come down here, rotate this, got to push in and turn all the way to the on position. On should be to the right. This button here will adjust your pilot height. And if you want to flip the gas logs on, you can do so by flipping that button. Patience is a virtue. And then you can flip that off right there. Put this guy back together, and then I'll show you it in full use before I turn it off again. On. Flame height. All the way down. and off. And if you want to winterize or summarize the fireplace, if you want to summarize the fireplace, then you're going to turn the pilot all the way to the off position. Pilot goes out. And then it's important to make sure you remember to turn the gas all the way off. But that is how the fireplace works.